Hello my friends, I am back. Alright, I've got 2 tubes left of wheats that came from the Linda Wallace. We went through a couple tubes last week and we found several die chips and a couple die cracks, some cool stuff. She had some low mintage stuff in there that she sent us, she got from Coinstarch. So we're going to see what we got here, and I'll show you right there. That 30D is what I pulled right off the top of one of the tubes, so I have a feeling we're going to have some more cool stuff in these. So I have a bit of a head cold today. I apologize ahead of time for that, but I still really wanted to go through these today with you guys. So here I am. Bear with me. I got my reference guides here, Cherrypickers and Strike It Rich, in case we need them. And hopefully we'll find something neat in these wheats. Hello everybody. I see David and Jeff and Les and Jonathan and Tim, Coin Collecting Texas, Jeff, Cody, Protecting Rods and Reels. How is everyone on this Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. As a matter of fact, Monday for many, but it is the first day of vacation for me. I'm off for the next 2 weeks. I'm very excited. So, although I did end up with a head cold right at the start of my vacation, that has a lot to do with my niece and nephew that we babysat for a week. They were snotty and coughing and sneezing the whole time, and the day they left, I woke up the next morning with a sore throat. Anyway, I am still here to go through these with you guys. And like I said, check that out. We got a 30D right there. That came right off the top. That's a low mintage. I'm trying to remember what that is. I know it's under 40 million. Let me look it up real quick. That's a good one though. That's a good find, Linda. If you're out there, that is a good one from a Coinstar. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's right. Well, it's right at 40 million. 40.1, pretty low for a cent. So, all right, 30D does have some known variety RPMs. This bad brawler's pretty wore out. Nothing obvious there by any means. Well, you know what? There is one to the north known on this variety. Let me see if I can get a closer look. See if I can make you guys dizzy right off the bat with my scope action here. Be pretty cool if the first one had something going on. Man, I think it's just a really worn coin. I don't think we're gonna have anything there. Let's see here. This should get us a better angle. No, it's not there. It's just a little beat up. Let's see here. Is that a repunch mail? I don't think it is, Cody. I don't think it is. Now we'll check out the rest of this thing though. Let me get this action going back in here. I always end up doing this with my scope, and then I have to refocus. I need like 2 scopes, one for closer in, and let's take a look at the rest of it here. Coin Collecting Texas, CFA, I need your shipping info for the calendar. Well, I will email you there, buddy. I will email you. Nothing on the obverse here, and there's no rotation error there either. Hey Al, how's it going, man? How are you today? I've got a little head cold, like I was just saying, but I'm still here to search for varieties. Now this one is so slick. Maybe a die chip you might see, but that's about it. So we got low mintage, but I may have an album for that, being a low mintage. No variety or error to be spoken of, though. We got a 56D. What we got here? Bergie, you know exactly what it's like with the little kids running around. Your grandson probably got you sick before. Thanks for being here, Mr. Bergen. Let's see here. This one is pretty toasted. I don't think we're going to be able to see much. We've got 17 people in here on a Monday afternoon. Right on. Alright, we're going to move that to the 50s. Like I said, I just want to get through these last couple tubes of wheats that we had from Linda. Still can't believe how many wheats she's found in Coinstars, but she's been doing it for a lot of years. That's just a damage there. Aha! There we go. Check it out. Boom! That, my friends, is a die chip. We got the filled in B, and there's a little bit of extra metal on the to the west of the B as well. Very nice. All right. That makes let's see, the two tubes last week. I think we had 4 different coins with die chips. One of them had a double die chip. Well, nice. Now they're fairly common in the 50s on wheats, but still, you're going to get a little bit extra added value. Not your regular 5 or 6 cents for a wheat. This one's going to be, you know, you might get as much as $1 for it. Definitely worth pulling out. Very cool. All right. What else we got here? 1945. Not that time on that one. See a lot less of them in the 40s. It's the 50s where you just tend to see a lot of the die chips. Very common, 57s especially. I've got piles of them. Just uploaded a couple coin shop pickups videos if anyone could check it out. Silver coin collecting, yeah, absolutely, very cool. You got some good pickups, huh? Right on. Very cool. I uploaded a couple videos this morning myself. One was because we had a winner to the mystery coin giveaway. We got through clue number 3, which is about average. We don't usually get beyond that. Sometimes we only get to 2. But we had a winner. Actually, a lot of people got it right. After the 3rd clue, which was kind of cool. And then I also posted another video about fancy notes this morning. You guys didn't see that yet. Mystery coin was fun. Thanks, Barb. We have fun doing those. I mean, it's a fun way to try to educate, right? So, plus you get a chance to win something cool. There was a really cool proof coin from Brian Hooper in that prize package, as well as a cool necklace from Linda Wallace. Nothing on this one. And like I was saying, I also posted another fancy note video. I'll show you guys real quick. You haven't seen it yet. Boom. Just out this morning. Yes, you can find them. It's all about radar notes, which we have found quite a few of them. They are worth more than face value, so pretty cool. Al, you quit on the mystery coin? Come on, man. Don't quit. Nobody likes a quitter. I can't make them too easy. If I make them too easy, somebody gets it on like the first day. I'm like, I don't even get a chance to put out a second clue. I'm like, come on. So yeah, we've been making them a little tougher. A little tougher. Gary, you picked 69. Yeah, I figured that would throw some people off. Because 69 cent is very famous for the DDO, but so is the 72. So is the 72. But like I said, if you get to where you're in the third clue, you've narrowed it down to just a couple coins, then you can make 3 guesses, right? And you're probably gonna, one of them's probably gonna be right. If you strategize that way, if you feel like waiting that long and hope nobody gets it. Hey, Mike Wolf, what's up, buddy? What do I need to do to buy some of these wheats? Well, these wheats were sent to us from the Linda Wallace. She says they're all from Coinstars, and we've already found several die chips. But if you go to your local coin shop, I'm sure they will have bulk wheats for sale. Most of the time we see them for, nowadays, 5-6 cents a piece. If you can get them less than that, you're probably doing pretty good. That's at least in this area. But oftentimes they will be unsearched at the coin shops from what I found. And you can often find some varieties and errors. So if you don't mind sitting here being patient, like I do sometimes, like this, you can get some value out of it sometimes. Now, if you're paying 5-6 cents a piece and you find a dollar coin here and there, it doesn't take too long before you've gotten your money back. But I do it because it's fun more than anything. But I know a lot of people out there like to hear about the value, so I mention it as well. Nothing there. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We've got a 1956 D. Now that D looks interesting. I think that's gunk. Let's take a closer look. Let's take a closer look at this. We may have something. That sure looks like added metal to me. Right in the bottom corner of the D. Interesting. That's not a repunched mint mark, but that could certainly be some kind of a die chip. Let's see if it'll come off with the... Oh, where's my toothpick? Oh, doggone it. I forgot my toothpick. Alright, sit tight real quick. Just take me a second. Go grab that. Okay. Look at me being ill-prepared again. Alright, let me try to see if I can move that. If it's added metal, this will not change it. And I think it is. Put this back in here. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, it certainly looks different. Nope, it's still there. Still there. John just saw Bigfoot. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we got a minor die chip there right next to the D. Let's go ahead. Put this back here. Alright. Focus, 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 and go through the rest of this. Where'd you see that Bigfoot? Alright. Got a minor die chip there. I'm still a little out of focus. Alright. I'll try not to get in too big of a Bigfoot rant today. I went on a pretty good rant last week about Bigfoot. Other than coins, and my family, it's another one of my favorite subjects, you know? It's damage. Hey, Austin Simpson, watching from school. Don't get yourself in trouble, man. Appreciate the support, but, oh, wait, he says he can't hear a thing. Okay, he can see me but not hear me, so I guess I'm wasting my breath by saying stay out of trouble. Alright, let's see here. We've got 56D. Nothing there. Tell you one thing, last week when we did this, I know a lot of you and my friends that were in the chat room got a lot of subscribers. It was a sub fest going on. So I highly encourage that. Support one another. Sub back and forth. There's a lot of great people in here right now that have a lot of great content. So if not sub, at least go maybe give them a look and see what you think, and then hopefully sub. Support the community. 1939. There's a 30s. That's not going to be a low mintage. But it's still a 30s. See anything there? Fairly slick, which is common amongst the 30s. Yep. Pretty slick. Alright. Let's see what we got here. 47D. Well, flat U, but that's just been smashed. Nothing. Hit that like. Thanks, David. 47. Alright, 40s. Alright, next. Let's see here. This one looks slick. Oh, wow. Look at that. 1916, Mrs. CFA. She sent us a 1916. Yep. It would need a mint mark to be low mintage, but you have Cherrypicker books for sale or your books. Those are just links to get them. So if you click the link, it'll take you to Amazon and where you can purchase them. I just figured I'd show people because it's they're great gifts. I mean, the ones I have sitting right here in front of me, Mrs. CFA actually got me for gifts a long time ago. There's my Cherrypickers, and this one especially. This one I looked at first, Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. And for someone who doesn't know about Die Varieties and Errors and stuff, this book, it changed my life, I'm telling you. I mean, I use it a lot less now because I kind of know what to look for. But when I first read through that thing, when she gave it to me as a gift, I was like, wow, I can't believe that these things are out there, right? This was like, what, 4 or 5 years ago. And it changed my life. Suddenly I'm looking through my change and finding stuff. So, yeah, so I just put the links down there for you guys. For all of you, if you want to go purchase something for maybe a kid that's getting into coin collecting, or someone who's into coin collecting but maybe doesn't know about varieties and errors that much. Nope, those aren't from mine. Those are just links to Amazon. So, all right, nothing on this. That 9's just damaged. if there's anything known in the 16. This is pretty slick. No, there's nothing in the Cherrypickers anyway, but I don't see anything, so we'll set that aside. It's an oldie, but I don't think I'll need that for an album. It's pretty slick, and it's not a low mintage. Still very, very cool. Something that old. I mean, it's over 100 years old. So, 1946. Just worn out, damaged coin. You guys see something that I miss? Holler out. I'm saving the last couple that I looked at right here just because there is a delay. So, let's see here. Let's see here. 1940 with some damage. Okay, John, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Linda, is Linda here? Did anybody see the picture of Linda's bike that I posted on? I posted it on Twitter and Instagram. She put... Ooh, this looks like a Woody here. See that? You got a little wood grain alloy going on. She got a CFA bumper sticker in the mail, and she put it on her bike. Her bike that she rides around looking at Coinstar reject trays. Very cool. She's styling. Alright, so this definitely has some wood grain alloy mix going on. You can see there. Little mishap in the mixture of the alloy, causing that wood grain effect. We'll set that aside. Not a lot of premium there, but I still like them. 1950D. There. Nothing there. Okay. Let's see here. 50s. We've got a 45S. Normal looking S. Mike, what do you use to slide your coins under your scope with? I have a little piece of felt. Just a little piece of felt. Keeps it from scratching, the coins from scratching on the scope surface there. So I just put them on there. You can see, slide it. Pretty easy. You can kind of see there, see it's this black felt. Sometimes when you see hair looking stuff on there, that's what it is. It's just that felt. Nothing on that one. All right. 58D. Nope. Nothing there. Is that Lucy hair on it? No, actually, you know what? There could be some Lucy hair on it from when we did streams, when I'm down where she can access. Right now I'm up at the kitchen table. She can't get up here. Not without help, anyway. When we stream, we're in the living room on the coffee table. She can jump right there from the couch. Usually when you see her there, nobody helped her up. She just jumps up there. Crazy mutt. 40S. Little s. Normal looking. Nothing there. Roll this over. It's actually a decent looking 40S. You get some fairly clean fields. You get a lot of detail there. Not a horrible looking coin. Yeah, to the naked eye it looks pretty good. Might be decent for an album. I'll have to take a look. Compare it to some that I have in there already. 53D. That almost looks like extra metal there on the B, but it's got some damage. You can see it's been smashed down a little bit. Okay. Now I got an order of coins coming in tomorrow, everybody. Mrs. CFA and I are getting some nickels and some half dollars. So, we won't be able to stream tonight or tomorrow. CFA Junior's got basketball games we'll be at. But we will be probably streaming on Wednesday. So, be looking forward to that. We're not sure exactly what we're going to do yet. We may do a box of nickels, or we may do that box of halves and just, we don't have a final box scoring type giveaway for that, but we'll find a way to do some giveaways and have some fun and maybe find some silver. We'll see. We haven't done half dollars in quite a while. Nothing. Alright. 52D. Doesn't look like we're going to see much on that one. $55. Well, I tell you what, I don't know about everybody else where you're at, but it is cold this morning in the Pacific Northwest. It was icy. I talked to Josh, CT Relic Digger, this morning, and over there in Connecticut it was 50 degrees. He was headed to the park or something with his wife. Pretty nice there, but here it's chilly right now. Mrs. CFA and I are getting away this weekend, and where we're headed, it's supposed to be like 17 degrees at night, so we better buy some hand warmers. We'll spend a lot of time inside, but looks like it's got some wood grain. going on as well here. A little bit. Catherine, where's the best place to order coins from? You mean like coin roll hunting? We do very well getting them from credit unions. But really any bank or credit union. I mean, different areas are going to have different, you know, like up north you find more Canadians, you know, different areas find different stuff to some degree. But older coins and silver, I mean, a lot of that, I mean, if you got a lot of coin roll hunters in your area, that doesn't help. But a lot of it, too, is the time of year. Like, right now is a good time of year because a lot of people who've been saving coins up for a long time are taking them to the banks and credit unions, turning them in for Christmas, to buy Christmas presents and stuff like that. So usually the end of October through January is pretty good for us. So I got high hopes for the coins that we get tomorrow. 52S. Those are just filled with gunk. Scratches. Nada. Not that time. We're over halfway done with the first tube here. Said we get 2 left from Linda. The 46S. Robert got one that's stamped September 18. So it might have sat around for a while, huh? You look at 70S pennies. Sure, you can send us pictures if you want. Our email's in the description of this video, and we'll take a look. But we also have a video that shows you coins for days, how to decipher the 70S small and large. If you go to our Rare Varieties and Errors playlist, you'll find that video. And that should be able to help you out. $50D. And that is, well, let's see, let's take the toothpick here. I like using a toothpick because it'll get the gunk, but it won't damage the coin. So sometimes maybe it looks like a little extra metal or something there. You wipe it with a toothpick and you see that it was gunk. These are coins Linda sent me, Les. Yes, these are. I had 4 tubes of wheats. We went through 2 last week, and I've got the other 2 here. Armando, have you found anything good? We found a really decent die chip filled B. We found a wood grain error, and there was also a low mintage 30D that we set aside. Not bad, not bad. Gunk, Jeff, it was gunk. I wiped it off with a toothpick. It came right off. Let's see here. 1941. Good, Robert. I'm glad it helped. I learn as well a lot of times just by doing this with you guys, because sometimes people help me see stuff that I didn't see before. The double die chip, does that double the value? Honestly, Jeff, I'm not sure. It'd probably give it a little bit more value. Your regular die chips, your filled Bs, like I said before, you can sometimes get $1 a piece for them. So maybe a double, you know, you might get $1.50 or something a little extra, but it's still not going to be a whole lot. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let me try to get this on the camera. But this has a slight rotation. Let me see here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's Lincoln. See, I put those lines in there so I could tell how much rotation it has. So that's straight up and down on his head there. And maybe I can get that under the scope, see it better. Problem is, I think I'm going to get reflection from the light. But okay, so there's the angle. That's not on the coin, that's on the... There you go, see? So it's straight up and down. Then I roll it straight over. And you'll see here that it has a slight rotation. So that's north. It's north-south right now. So you see the angle on the 1 cent. Now that's not going to be enough to give it a huge premium, but still something to look for. And maybe this helps some of you out there the way I mark up that, and it kind of gives you an idea how much rotation you have. So, but that's kind of cool. It's got a little bit. 1941, but that's not going to be enough to to give it added value, like I said. So, but that gives you an idea of how I determine it. 51D. Alright. And you got lots of damage on the back of this. It's been, see, that tells me it's been in a parking lot and got ran over a few times. So nothing there. Go to the next. $1944. That looks like it's starting to peel. So kind of like the wood alloy errors, you can also have lamination peel errors, where it actually starts peeling up. And right here you can actually see that it's starting to peel a little bit there on his coat and up here on his face. That's a lamination peel error. Hey Liz, good afternoon to you. Yes, I am stuffed up. I woke up with a sore throat and a stuffy nose, and I've taken my medicine and I'm drinking my coffee, and it's helping, but I just hope I'm better by Thursday, because Mrs. CFA and I have a little vacation planned for a few days. I hope I get better by then. But yeah, I am a little stuffed up. But I still wanted to do this, so I'm here. But yeah, this is a good example of a lamination peel. That is an error coin. We'll bring a little bit of added value. We'll roll this over, see if the reverse has anything cool on it. Sometimes you'll see it on both. Nope. Nothing there. So we'll keep that one though. We'll set it aside for the lamb peel. Jeff, I try to always check for rotation before they go back to the bank, and I'm doing my best to check on these, but sometimes I forget when I'm talking to all you. But I did catch that last one, even though it wasn't very dramatic. We've got a 56D. Looks like some die wear there. Let's see this D here. Hello, Paula. Yep, that was a big lamb. Yep, Armando, it was a pretty good one there. I would say that's more than an extra buck or so. Maybe. It might be. Might be. Okay, nothing on that D. I didn't think so. Just knowing my experience, for the most part, I mean, I don't sell a lot of them. I use them for giveaways or I keep them. But your minor die chips and lamb peels, they're, you know, a buck a piece, give or take. So that's just been my experience. Now you might get more sometimes, or you might get lucky and some collector spots it on eBay after you posted it, and, or two, even better, two collectors who really are into those spot them and they get into a bidding war. I kind of had that happen a little bit on me one time when I sold a 72D half dollar with no FG, and I got it coin roll hunting, and it actually went for $38 and change, and I was pretty excited. And that was to a guy who was a big time collector. So 1936. Again, this isn't a low mintage, but it's still an old coin. It'd have to have a mint mark to make it worth, you know, to make it low mintage. But I just enjoy finding. Yeah, me too, Armando. They're fun to find and talk about. It's a treasure hunt, right? It's a treasure hunt. Okay. Got anything on the reverse? We got gunk. Gunk, gunk, gunk. Nothing good there. Okay. We're getting close to done with the first tube here. Okay, so last week we found several filled in 9s. I think we found 3. 2 were just barely more than this. This is a little bit of a filled in 9. I'm not going to set it aside or nothing because it's not really enough. But you can see up around the inside of the loop, just a little bit filled in. But if the entire loop on the 9 is filled, I definitely set them aside and keep them. You're going to get a little bit of premium out of them. But this one, not enough just for that. We'll see if it's got anything else here. Hey Nathan, Dog is my co-pirate metal detecting. How you doing? Thank you for joining us this Monday afternoon. I have a little bit of a head cold, but I'm still on the hunt for die varieties, and I'm not going to complain. Alright, we've got a 48D. Alright. Nothing on the Liberty. Not there. It's going to be hard for me to yell for CFA Junior tonight in our basketball game with all this head cold and be like, go, you can do it. Rebound that ball. She's a beast. Ooh, 1920. Look at that. That's an oldie. Once again, not a low mintage though. They made a lot of 1920s. But still an old coin. And these are almost always very slick. Look at that. T and truss is almost gone. Almost always very slick. Yep. We find these coin roll hunting time to time, and they rarely have much detail on the wheat ears. Alright, other than being old, not much else to see on that one. Alright, we got a 52S. Damage. Goop covering his face. It's kind of weird looking. You know, sometimes I find cracks in the wheat ears, you know, but been a little while since I've seen one of those. Wouldn't be surprised if one pops up here soon. $57D. Catherine, it just depends. Coins with mint marks, they didn't make a lot of. I mean, it just depends. If you look at, say, Buffalo Nickels, if you find a mint mark, it's going to be a lower mintage than the non-mint mark Philly ones. So, on Lincoln Cents, that's quite often the case as well for the older wheats that they made more in Philly. Now, if you get into some other things, like I'm trying to think, the 1950, late 50s Jeffersons, there's actually some Philly mints that are lower mintage than the Denver or San Francisco. So it just kind of depends. You gotta have a book with the mintages and check that out. Now, after a while, if you do it for a long time, you're just gonna kind of know some of them, like the 50D Jefferson, 2.5 million or whatever mintage. You know, you'll remember what the low ones are for sure after you look at a lot. But yeah, it just kind of depends, Catherine. Well, that was a 45 and the 5 got wiped. Field guy, hey, guess what I lost again? Mystery coin giveaway? Man, we had a lot of participation this time around. It was great. I love doing those. They're fun. And we get so much good feedback. I mean, people just really seem to like it, so I'm going to continue doing it. Hey, Peter Bose, how's it going? Jeff, I do save all my wheat pennies. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm one of those weird guys that keeps all his copper pennies. I'm one of those weird guys. You know, I'll probably just, maybe my grandkids will just spend them someday or whatever. But I'm strange. I check them for varieties and then I keep them. There's a debate out there whether that'll ever pay off or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, probably not, but I don't care. I collect what I like to collect because I like to collect it. So, that's what I do. It was difficult, Phil Guy. Well, I can't make it too easy. The mystery coin giveaway's got to be tough, right? Let's see. Check this out. I can do this. There it is. Boom. Yep. It's all over now, though. Contest closed. But that was it. We had our winner. And if you guys haven't seen, this video we also put out today on radar nodes, which are one of our fun ones to search for and change. By even showing that one that Mrs. CFA and I got in change a couple months ago. We went to Panera Bread for lunch and got a very, very cool radar note in change. And those things, even the beat up ones, if you look on eBay or wherever, you will see they sell for quite a bit more than face value, even the beat up ones. So there's people out there that really enjoy collecting that kind of stuff. So if you don't currently check for those in change, watch that video and you'll have an idea of what to look for. Maybe even whip out your wallet, take a look, and let me know if you got one right now. That'd be cool. Hey CFA, I found this by watching your video. I love getting those comments and emails. I'm like, yes, that's awesome. 1945. That L just got wiped by something. This is just a beat up coin. What do they call a radar note, Harold? I explained it all the way in that video I just put out today. I have a little explanation there about it, but basically it's anything that's the same forward and backwards, a palindrome, a radar note. So If you can, like radar, R-A-D-A-R, flip it around the other way and it's still R-A-D-A-R. It's the same, right? Same with serial numbers on dollar bills. If you find the numbers read the same forward and back, you found yourself a winner. And if you wanted to sell it, you could probably get quite a bit more than face value. I'm not making promises, but from what I've seen and been my experience, Field Guide, that would be a great one right there. That would be pretty cool to see. Yeah, the one we got was 3966, 3966, or what was it? Something like that. 396 in it, but $10 bill. And that's part of why I always like to pay with cash and get change back. People are like, you just pay with cash? Yeah, pay with cash, man, because you never know. You can make money by paying with cash. You really can, because you can sometimes get change back that's worth a lot more than face value. So heck, like that $10 bill we got in change, we basically got our lunch for free that day, because I could sell that. I still have it, but I could sell that $10 bill, I'm sure, for enough that would pay for our lunch. So just by paying with cash, getting my change, and knowing what to look for, we got a free lunch, if you want to look at it that way, and I do. So, and that is why we like to try to share that with all of you, because you could do the same thing. Thanks, Liz. Yeah. Hey, same goes for Canadian notes, I'm sure. Dollar bills. I mean, well, you don't have dollar bills anymore, do you? But $10, $5, $10, $20, whatever. I have never looked up Canadian currency or foreign currency for those types of things to see what they sell for. But I'm sure there's collectors out there that are into that. I'm certain of it. Matter of fact, that might be a good idea for me to do a video on sometime, foreign currency, see what they go for. Alright, we're starting our second tube, everybody. The first tube was not bad, Linda. I haven't seen her, but $5 and up there. That's right, yeah, you were talking about that in your stream, that they're going to get rid of the $5 maybe even now, huh? In Canada. A note you can read upside down. Yeah, there you go. Binary, David, those are awesome. Yeah, I have a plan to do some more videos on that stuff. You can, any kind of weird thing like that, yeah, you can. A binary 20. Tim, that'd be awesome. Just zeros and ones? That's killer. That's a good one. Hey, I got a dislike. Alright. I noticed today I got a couple dislikes on the winner video for the mystery coin giveaway. I guess people just didn't like that they didn't win. Sorry. Look at that S. That's weird. There's part of it missing. That's strange. I wonder if that got struck through something. Take a closer look at that. That's funky looking. Sometimes you get grease or something in there and parts of it can be gone. Wait, that, I don't know if that's worn or not. If that's worn off there, that sure is worn in a weird way that the middle of the S is like that still. You got that top serif and then, that's just strange. Huh. Oldies, was that you getting hitting the dislike because you didn't know the answer? That's a funky looking S. Alright, whoop. What do I have going on here? Come on, CFA. Get your act together. Alright. Alright, so strange looking S. Alright, let's check everything else. Let's just... Nope. Alright. We've got a 60D. That'd be pretty cool if that had wheat ears, huh? It looks to me like a memorial made it into the bunch. Les saw a $100 star note on eBay for 300. Yeah, they will. Star notes will go for more than face, especially if they're in really good condition and if they're rare. Star notes have different run sizes. We have a video on that as well, and some of them are really low run size, meaning they did not make very many, and they can be worth a ton. And then there's some more common ones that aren't worth very much, but just gotta look them up. The best way to find out is to either look it up for the run size, and what we like to do, like I've said in a video before as well, is go to an online auction like eBay, look for similar items that have sold, what people actually paid, not what somebody's trying to sell it for, but what somebody actually paid, and that gives us an idea of the actual value, because to me true value isn't what a book says it is or what some coin shop tells me it is. It is what I see people are willing to actually hand over for it, right? That, to me, is the value of a coin or note. So, that's how I do it. 58D again. Nope. Nope. Not that one. I thought I had a rotation, but I just turned it a weird way. Excuse me. Another 58D. You got a 1934 $20. Wow, in change, Barb? That's an old note to find in change. I mean, the lifespan of a note in circulation is just a couple of years, I believe. You find something old like that, it probably sat in somebody's collection, and then somebody else decided they didn't want to collect it or something, right? Sometimes they get stolen, sometimes grandpa passes away and the grandkids don't want to keep things and they spend them. I don't know, variety of ways they can end up in circulation. 52S. I think the only 50s, I think a 55S is low mintage, lower, but that's about it for the Lincolns in the 50s. Barb was excited. I would be too. Get a note that old. It's very cool. If I got one, you'd be seeing it all over Instagram and Twitter and a YouTube video. All right. We've got a 47D. Ready? There. Nope. All right. Another 58. Nope. We're due for something here. I can just feel it. Feel it. $45S. 45S. It looks kind of interesting. Let's see. There's nothing there in the book. I think I'm just seeing gunk on that S. like we might have another memorial stowaway. Yep, 1960. Another memorial stowaway. Hanging out in the wheat field. Sometimes you see die cracks in those. $46D. It's just worn out. David, did you see something? You tell me to go back? Did I miss something? Hi, Linda. Yep, we're still on for a little bit. I got about 3/4 of a tube left here that you sent. Wish I had the picture of your bike all keyed up on my OBS, but I don't. I posted that on social media and people loved it. Picture your bike with the bumper sticker. Twitter and Instagram. They said, "Go Linda, go." Hello, hunting history. I'm doing good, except for I'm sick. Got a head cold. I can't shake it this morning. Let's see here. Any good Coinstar finds today, Linda? Did you go to them today? The 37. Some weird coloring on it. Oh, it's just a head cold, not the flu. It's not very much fun, but that's okay. Get over it. Nothing there. 30s. My biggest problem is I can't scream as loud today for Junior in her basketball game. Probably start hacking and coughing. Want to make Mrs. CFA yell twice as loud for me. She gets loud anyway. It's awesome. We have found some die chips and some low mintage that Linda sent us. We found a pretty good wood grain alloy error one. Not too shabby. Definitely not disappointed. Nothing there. Box. Alright, we got, I don't know, we got 20 more left here, so probably. Check before we call it a day. 57D. Alright. Nope, not that time. We also found one with just barely slight rotation error on it, but not enough to keep, but enough to talk about. drive a little discussion, learn a little bit. There. Found a 1900 Indian. Really good condition. Were you metal detecting, Dave, or were you coin roll hunting? Where'd you find that thing? 44S full of gunk. Liberty. Just Ward. Ah, and a penny box. Okay. That is a fantastic find. We've only ever found one Indian head going through boxes. And, to be completely honest, I've never dug one metal detecting. So, yeah. Nothing there. Alright. See here, we got a 1942. Damage. David, you saw that Indian head get found? Mrs. CFA found it. She was on a hot streak there for a bit. I'll tell you what, she found that Indian head. She found 2 V-nickels in one box. That was... She's on a roll. I'm hoping that we'll catch back on here, catch fire this week and next week. We'll see. We'll see. That got wiped. Oh, Dave, it's been 4 months. I found an Indian head. Weird, never found silver dimes, barbacore, metal detecting. Never found an Indian head. Yeah, well. I haven't found a whole lot of coinage metal detecting. There's not a lot of old areas around here, though, either, so I need to start doing a little better research and door knocking, I think. 1958D. Dirty. Indians coming up. I hope so. V-nickel's my white whale. Can't seem to find one coin roll. Well, it took us forever. And then that's the only 2 we've ever found. They were both in the same box. And yeah, a friend of mine, Super Neo 123, he's never found one. And he hunts more than I do, coin roll hunting, which is hard to believe. But you found a 50D? See, we've never found a 50D. That's the only Jefferson I've never found. 50D. Yep. I have a decent one. I did a trade with Raven Hot Coins and got me a decent one a while back, but never found one. .44, that's an S. Barely see the S, but it's there. House is from the 1850s. Oh man. If I had a house from the 1850s, I would have already metal detected every square inch. The house we live in is 1958 built. We moved here, I found like, well, I've gone over with my metal detector several times. And I've probably found 3 or 4 bucks in change, and we have a little tiny yard. So, it's not very big at all. 56. is a crappy looking 56. Yeah, there ain't gonna be much to see there. '51S. A Flying Eagle tie? That's awesome. 1808 drape bus half cent. Wow. In the yard. Wow. Whew. Whew. Yeah, Dave, you just got to be patient, man. They're there. It's just, well, you see me here. I can go a long time without finding anything, but when you do find them, a lot of times they're definitely worth the patience. Ty, I wish I could find stuff like that in my yard. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm gonna need some more cold medicine before long here. Whew. Do that after I finish up this last little bit of wheats here. See if we can finish strong. Dave, if you're talking to me, we rarely do $half, but we do sometimes. We've got some ordered for tomorrow, so you'll probably see us. We'll probably do them either Wednesday night or next week on a live stream. We just love nickels and pennies for whatever reason. I mean, we seem to find a lot more in those, and we've done a lot of $half, but they never had a lot of luck. I mean, some of them you get nothing but a couple NIFCs or something, right? So it's we just really enjoy the pennies and nickels. But we are going to try it this week and see what happens. Hope to get lucky. Hope to get lucky. Alright, we're getting close to the end here. 15 maybe left, I don't know, something like that. Ah, there's a filled one. There you go, there's a die chip error. Filled 9, that's a lot like what we found last week. We found like 3 or 4 of them. Ah, Bigfoot says that's a keeper. That's a keeper. We'll set it aside. We'll take a look at the rest of it. Maybe we got a double. Nope. Check the reverse here. Nope. Alright, well, at least we got the filled 9. It's something. Keep it. $42 deep. Alright, nothing there. Yep, you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience. Watched the guy do 4 boxes of $half last week. He got 0 out of them. Yeah. Yep, you gotta have patience. You gotta know what to look for. You gotta have patience. Especially when you're doing these die varieties and errors. Now, like I've got scrolling there on the side of the screen, there are reference guides that can help you right there. Cherrypickers and Strike It Rich are 2 that I really like. Like I said before, the Strike It Rich book changed my life when Mrs. CFA got it for me a few years back. If it wouldn't have been for that, you would not see me going through all these like I am right now, because those woke me up to this world of Die Varieties and Errors. So I put the links down in the description to those books for you guys. It'll take you right to where you can purchase some on Amazon, because I think they make great gifts for people that maybe are into coins but maybe not errors yet, or maybe just somebody that you think would be interested in a new hobby. You know, I think they make great gifts. Have you ever found a penny error of value like double die? I have found some. Not huge error, not a huge value like the 55 double die or something. Not like that, Dave. I found $8 and $10 ones, stuff like that. Whams, white AMs, found quite a few of those. You can get about $8 or $10 for them. 98 through 2000 white AMs. Honestly, the best one I found was the $half that with no FG. I sold on eBay for $38.50 or something, and I got it for 50 cents. So that was probably the best return on my money. But close AMs, I've never found a 92 close AM tie. They sell for a lot more. 92 close AMs will sell for hundreds of dollars, if not more, depending on the condition. But they are very, very hard to find. The white AMs, though, especially the 1998s and the 2000s, you could definitely find them. I've found them. The 99s now, I've never found a 99 white AM. And they are worth more. They are less common. So, 2 thumbs down. I don't know, Les. Maybe it's because I'm sick. No FGs. The one I found was a 72, Dave. It was a 72 D, I believe. No FG. Yeah, that was a while ago. I did a video on it. It's a couple years ago I found that. Professor Peavy, what's up, man? Don't have a radar note, but I found a radar coin. Serial number 1991. Very cool. Is there any added premium to that, Professor? A radar coin, 1991. Did you see that video that I did today, Professor? Did you find one of those before? I'm telling you, you can get good money for those. Getting 4 boxes of pennies soon. Press for those close AMs. Well, we go through at least a box a week, Ty. Usually more. And we've never found a close AM. 1992. And we've been doing this for several years. And I know people who've been doing it a lot longer and haven't found any. So good luck. I hope you do. Let us know if you do. That'd be outstanding. I'm sure it's worth at least as much as a penny. Hope you do find one. I know Cointelligence found 2 of them. Man, really? It's amazing. I'll be lucky if I ever find one in my lifetime. We'll see. Certainly not for lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. $44S. I bet Ken was the one that hit the dislike. Yeah, it's okay. Dislikes don't bother me. I laugh it off. It's all interaction. Alright, I've got 8 more to go for today, everybody. 8 more Wheaties. See if we can get lucky. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Linda, 1919. Very cool. Give all CFA videos. Thank you, sir. Dislikes count the same as a like. Controversy gets people to watch and interact. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1919S. Not a low mintage, but an old coin. 99 years old, as a matter of fact. Nothing to speak of for variety, though. Cool. I like the oldies. 1950D. I wish that was a nickel. I wish it was a nickel. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Just Spitfire. Linda, cat is searching for the nice. Eagle Eye found an 09 VDB. Very nice. Cool. I haven't found one yet in a roll. Not yet. Yeah, it's a high mintage for sure, Ken. They made a lot of 1919s. But it's still old. Still cool. She found it in a Coinstar, man. I wouldn't complain about that. 55. Pretty. Just a few left here, and then we'll go back and show a couple of things that we found. I'm going to wrap this up and go take some cold medicine. Ugh. Maybe take a nap before I go to Junior's basketball game. The economy was strong right after the war, right after World War I. Yep. All right. 50-60. Excuse me. All right. Let's see here. Let's go in there. Let's go in there. I got 4 left, and then we'll do a little recap. Real quick. 58D. There. Okay. Yep. All right. $44S. There. Okay. Come on, let's get one more cool find before we call it a day, huh? One more in the last couple coins here, maybe? We've got a 44. Nope. Nada. All right. Last one. Another 44. Pretty common. See lots of them. Check this reverse. Nope. All right, well, let's go back and do a little recap. Some of the stuff we set aside. Where was that? Let's see, what did I set aside here? This right here, we got a lamb peel right across his coat and up here on his face. Lamination peel error. Interesting find. 44. Alright. Get that set aside. What else did I set aside here? That one was just because it was old. And That's a low mintage. There was no error on it, but it's a 30D, which is, I think, 40 million we said. Yeah, 40 million. Set that aside. We also had, oh, right there. There you go. Nice little filled B. Like I said, it's fairly common on the 50s, but should still give it a little bit of added premium. Very cool. Put that over here. What else did I set aside? This one, oh, had a little bit of wood grain going on. Just see it there. A little bit of wood grain alloy air mix. Can't see it so much on the reverse. Pretty light, but it's there. What was this one? Why did we set aside the 40S? Anybody remember? I don't think there was a reason. Oh, just because it was nicer and I was going to see if it could go in one of my albums. That's why. And we set aside a 50D, not a nickel. Why did I set that one aside? Why did I set that aside? Was it the rotation one? Huh. Nope. Maybe I screwed up. Check this one. That was a 1919. No error though. Just an oldie. Common oldie. Ah, this one had a filled 9. Another die chip. Once again, fairly common, but still something that I will set aside. So that's 4 errors. This one, oh, this was a weird looking S. Just strange. Just unusual that it would wear that way. I almost wonder if it was struck through something or something, but weird. Cool. All right. I like the die chips. So do I. They're fun to find. You know, like I said, not a lot of added premium for the most part, but still pretty cool. So is that lamb peel. Pretty cool. Let's see this one again. Where was that? Yeah, the filled 9. And where was that filled B? Right there, filled B. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so those of you who were participating in the mystery coin giveaway, we had a winner today. I posted the winner's video. Thank you for playing along, those of you who were in on that. We really enjoy doing those. We'll have an episode 13 coming up soon. And also we had a radar note video come out today. Please go check it out. Even if you've heard of these before, you might find it interesting. So go check it out. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So yeah. And like I said, we probably won't be streaming tomorrow night, but Wednesday is definitely a possibility. We'll either do half dollars or nickels. We may do half dollars. And yeah. All right, Les. Yeah, I'm going to go take some cold medicine, probably take a nap, and then I'm going to go to Junior's basketball game tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me this afternoon. Please hit the like button on your way out. And I will see you soon. And remember to keep checking that change.